What's up, you guys? Hope you guys are doing awesome. So today we're going to talk about how you can create a professional NFT gaming routine. So this came as a result of also me trying to create a routine recently too, as I became pretty much full-time crypto. So it's important to just be disciplined with time and energy management. So I just wanted to share what I learned by creating a routine by myself with you guys, so you guys can get more consistent gains too. So let's get into it. First one. Okay, so first off, why do we give a routine? So it gives us the best opportunities possible, right? So you maximize your energy and time so that you can find the best gems. If you maximize your energy and time, you're going to stay away from the meh opportunities, right? You're going to eliminate wasted time and energy. And then this means making the most efficiency out of your capital that you have so that you don't waste it on different projects that won't give you the best return on your investments, right? And then if you do a routine constantly and you consistently upgrade your routine, you're gonna continuously improve as a investor, trader, overall person, and then you're just gonna keep on growing your gains as a result, right? So results aren't a result of just finding those random 1000xers out of nowhere. Maybe that happens to someone that's like 1 out of like 1,000 people or something, but for the majority of people, our results come from our daily habits that we continuously do that gives us the best opportunities. And when we meet those opportunities, we are prepared for them because we've been doing the same habits over and over that help improve our performance. So the first one I would recommend to do is, even before you trade, before you look at the charts, before you look at Twitter, the Discords, try to check internally with yourself, right? So by doing this, you can learn when to trade when you're feeling really good and when not to trade when you're like feeling really bad and you might make a lot of bad decisions, right? So if you're feeling great, that may be a great time to trade, right? But if you're feeling bad, maybe you can catch up on mandatory chores. You can take a break. You can do other things that you've been pushing off against, and then really assess why you're feeling that way, right? So if you're feeling great, maybe you had a lot of quality family time yesterday. Maybe you ate right. Maybe you slept really well. And then if you're feeling kind of bad, see how you can improve, right? Maybe your sleep was off. Maybe you're feeling too stressed from a lot of different factors, or maybe a lot of junk food, so now you're feeling really groggy. So really assess and try to fix those habits so that you can have the best performance possible. And then when you wake up, try to create like a go-to routine, right? So maybe you can do like grateful reminders, meditate a little bit to just relax your mind, stretch, get your body flowing, blood flowing, 2 glasses of water, get hydrated, etc. Do whatever morning routine that you want that will give you the best chance to get to that peak flow state, right? And then furthermore, you can like write down and look at your vision board of your goals, what you want to accomplish, why you're doing this, to help motivate you to start the day. Secondly, try to think of the important reminders of the day, right? So take note of good and bad habits. So good habits to keep doing and bad habits to avoid. And also big events that are incoming soon so that you can adjust. For example, if you have a bad habit of FOMOing into projects late at night because it just jumps up a lot and you buy at the peak, maybe write that down and then you can set an alarm on your clock. Maybe you usually buy around 9 or 11 p.m. So you set an alarm at 9 p.m. where it says, oh, do not FOMO into projects. Or you can put a sticky note right from your phone or anything to just remind you to not do the habits. And then for any big events to adjust, let's say there's a big NFT Genesis drop at like 5 a.m. tomorrow. So you set alarms so that you're prepared to do it. And then maybe you forgot to upgrade your gas price from the last NFT drop so that you can beat the other people to get the NFT first. So you set a reminder to like, oh, increase the gas price next time for the NFT drop. Next one. Now, after that, then we can research the news and reset your price alerts, right? So try to really focus on the important ones, right? So research and compile relevant news sources. So ideally straight from the game company itself, the official one on Twitter and Discord, maybe talk to the mods and stuff. And then after that, maybe you can talk with the different trading groups. You're like, oh, X catalyst happened for this game. What do you guys think? Then you can also dive deep into the game's chat itself, see how people are overall feeling about the game so that you can track the sentiments and how people are feeling, what they think of the game. And then maybe one times daily, you can put price alerts and adjust it. But then for the other times, you can only check when the price alerts are hit. So you can set price alerts at like strong support and resistance levels, where you want to buy, where you want to sell, and etc. And then if something changes, let's say the coin makes a new all-time high, and then it starts creating new supports and resistances, then you can adjust and add in those. Then after we did our research and price alerts, we can complete our mandatory business tasks. So whatever that is to you, right? So maybe you work in a crypto gaming company, you work for a DAO, maybe you're a really good swing trader, so you research the best opportunities. Maybe you have scholarships, farming, create YouTube videos, you have meetings, interviews with other people, etc. So whatever you need to do, right? So that depends per person. However, for the most important tasks, maybe you can try doing them when you have the most energy. So let's say you have amazing energy at 10 a.m. But you wake up at 8 a.m. So it makes sense from 8 to 10 a.m. You may do other tasks like you run for cardio, you do different chores, etc. And then 10 a.m. you're feeling really good. So that's when you do your peak research, do your peak trading, and etc. Secondly, try to eliminate distractions, right? So try to turn off all phone notifications when you're doing your most intense work for the day, except maybe price alerts during your flow time. So everything else like the YouTube, the Twitter, Discord, TikToks, Instagram, whatever, try to silence those on your phone so that you can get the best quality work possible. Alright, so now that you finished the whole day, the important task, you can review every decision you made so that you can improve upon, right? So this is the realistic feedback. So let's say you made a great play, right? So was it due to you being disciplined and making the right decisions and not doing your bad habits? Or was it pure luck, even though you made a bad decision? So let's say you bought the peak of a coin and then maybe it increases another 50% and then you sell it, you're like, oh, I'm a genius. However, the other 80% of the time in the future, you're probably going to buy the peak and then the coin's going to dump on you, then you're going to get wrecked, right? So that's, even though you made gains, that's still a bad decision. And vice versa, right? If you made a bad play, was it due to bad decision making, right? Or was it bad luck, even though you made the right call? So let's say, for example, you bought it at a great support points. Maybe there was like, it was tested 4 times already, but then all of a sudden there was like a leak of the CEO illegally dumping stocks or something. So then the coin just dumps another 30%. So even though you technically made the right call, maybe there's like bullish catalyst coming up, but that 20% chance that a weird event happened, like the CEO dumping the stock, that's just something you can't control, right? So you made the right play, but it is what it is, right? Lastly, it's all about tracking your plays over time and habits to see if you improve. So that's day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year of you slowly improving and becoming not just a better trader, but a better person overall. And these compound in either direction. The more bad decisions you make, the more bad decisions you'll make in the future. The better decisions you make right now, the better decisions you'll make in the future too. So last key point is that everything else is important. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So this means how you trade is probably how you do other stuff too, right? So if you're a bad trader, maybe after a while too, then you're probably bad at a lot of other things. But that's just being blunt, to be honest. Coming from someone was bad at trading myself, that's because I was slacking in other areas too, right? So try to take care of other areas in your life, right? Like your exercise, having that proper strength and cardio routine too, having your nutrition sets, eating healthy foods, having creative hobbies outside of trading so you're not obsessive about trading, just having an overall balanced life that you love, having social time with people you like hanging out with, religious time if you're into that, travel time if you're into that too, just exploring new things, and getting new ideas, side gigs to support yourself while you pursue your passions, and etc. And everything affects each other, right? So all these things intertwine. So let's say example, we got our bro Tom here. He eats junk food, but then he feels groggy, then the coin goes up. So because he's feeling groggy, he's not making good decisions. He feels FOMO in the groggy state. He's like, forget. He just buys it, and then the coin just dumps on him, then he gets wrecked. Or Sarah, she's overworking herself. She's not balanced right. So she's constantly checking on her phone, getting overstimulated. She doesn't know how to set priorities and balance. She doesn't know how to get into a flow work state in 1 to 2 hours. She just works for 8-10 hours straight. So she ends up being overworked, and then she randomly panic sells a coin once it drops like 10% because she wasn't organized, and she just gets wrecked. So it all ties in. You know, everyone has their weaknesses, but also everyone has their strengths. So it's all about magnifying your best strengths and then overcoming your weaknesses or getting other people to help you too, right? So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any other questions. Let me know what's your trading routine in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and talk to you guys next time.